NicknLex here.
Hey everyone!
How's it going, guys? So tonight, well, Alexia is actually going to present the song.
I am very excited. We're going to be doing a song from Lettuce. So let us do some lettuce. This
Knee
is
slapper.
Yeah, this is a request from Eric T. This is the Patreon request. As a Dan member, you get a guaranteed song every month, and this is the song that he chose. So thank you very much to Eric.
So we are aware of Lettuce. We know it's a little bit like
We've done
Tower of Power.
Yes.
And the other band that we saw live with Sealy Dan.
Snarky
Puppy.
Yeah.
So it's in that vein of it's very brass heavy and funky and stuff like that, right?
And from this album, we've actually done the track Phyllis, and I can't remember if we've done any others, but I loved that track and loved Lettuce very much.
Them.
And I was so sad.
Actually, we were gonna go see Tower of Power live, and Lettuce was the opener. So man. Next time,
I still kick myself over it because it was more just like we were tired and we're like,
we were just coming back from Spain,
but it would have been too much. So anyway, I love the album cover, and I remember saying this last time as well.
Oh my God, yes!
It kind of gives you a feel of you're gonna listen to something.
You know what that
wild
is
on the horn heavy.
You know what that is?
No.
I think it's a French horn, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, no, I think French horns are round. Those are more like elongated.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
See?
So, I don't know. I really don't know.
I
wish I knew all my brass.
You let us
know. Okay, before we go any further, we could do this all day. Let's get started with Pocket Change from the album Crush 2015.
Yes, and if you like the video, please give it a like and consider us liking. Consider checking us out. Oh my God, on Patreon. All right.
Yes, consider. Okay, let us begin.
Let's. This one.
Yep.
Okay, 1, 2, and. My Lord, I couldn't even stop
Those 4 minutes and 15 seconds were pure joy and ecstasy. I mean, felt like I was there, kind of like when we saw Little Feat live, where it was just like this big jam.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like. But this is so much more.
It's more funk,
fusion, funky.
Yeah, what I love is, I mean, it's funky. It has that funk, the bass, but I love it has a lot of jazz.
Yes, like, exactly. Yes.
I love that when the guitar was playing that lead, it was the theme, and also the piano, and then like there's little injections from the horns, and oh my god, the drummer was just, oh my Lord, on fire.
I know. Everyone was just like having a blast.
Yes. And then you were like doing this. I'm like, what does she do? Because I was like concentrating on a different instrument. You're like, and then you even did your air guitar. Very good. I love it. I didn't even have to tell you, because usually I'm like, come on, let's do it. And you're like,
no, but because I found it very easy to shift between all the different instruments and kind of put myself there and say, okay, if I was watching this live, what would I be looking at? Oh my gosh, look at the keyboards. And then I would focus on that. And
yeah, I love that it's instrumental. I love that it has, I think this is going to speak to a lot of people that love Chicago, from our Chicago listeners, you know. And
exactly.
Man, what a band. When did this come out?
2015.
Wow.
I know.
That's like, that brings me hope.
Yes.
That there's still live music that you can watch, just like Snarky Puppy, honestly. But they're like literally, it must have been so good to see them open up for Tower of Power, even almost intimidating, because they're on a level.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe the horn section is not that
strong,
broad, because Tower of Power, their horn section is, I think, the most famous horn section ever.
Yeah.
But they have a guitar player that's just like on fire, and I love
the keys,
the keyboards, the bass, and suddenly the bass was gone when the drum was like very syncopated stuff there. Very jazzy, very jazz fusion. This is right up my alley.
I know. I love this.
This is literally what, Eric, you always knock it out of the park. This must be my favorite request.
Yeah?
This month.
Wow.
I mean, there were a lot of beautiful ones. I think everyone was interesting. All of them are always great. But this is just like the music that I listen to when I'm by myself.
Right.
You know.
Yes, absolutely. Well, thank you very, very much, Eric. Thank you, everyone, for sharing this with us.
I think this was a fun reaction because we were so active.
I know.
But that's why I always didn't want to. Also, I didn't want to pause, because it would have just kind of like broken off that energy we had going.
Yes.
Because it's not very usual for us to be that active, because we usually listen and but we're just like doing all this crap,
because you could feel it, you could feel the energy.
We got very animated, more animated than usual, because like, I don't know, you know what I'm talking about, right? So that was a lot of fun to get us that riled up, that we're just like playing our air stuff, which I know is funny, but so I'm so sorry I interrupted you. You already, I guess, saying
no, I was just gonna ask if you guys had heard like Let Us Before. Let us know what you thought. And yeah, what did you think of this track? Had you
is this music that fills the void of, for example, like a Chicago first album, like, or the seventh one, that's like amazing. And the stuff that we haven't heard, but there's a lot of people that are like, the first one, and then after 7, it just didn't work anymore for me. And with a lot of bands, right? It's just like, I understand. I've done also with my own bands, but is this something that you would listen to that would maybe fill that void, because it is new music.
It is. Yeah, that's a good question, and a good thing to think about, because we often say, oh, there's not any more good music coming out, but there is, and sometimes we're just so fixated on what we know that we're not out there to discover things that are out there,
Yeah, I don't even know what we could put in the description. So, but because people are like, lettuce, whatever that is, and they're not gonna click on it. But maybe we could do for once, I see a lot of people that put like some kind, like a moment in the video right in the front. And then when people click on the video, they're like, oh, that seems kind of fun. And then they watch it.
Oh, yeah.
Let us know if that's something that you would like us to do.
Yeah, good.
I don't know. We've always thought about it. And
yeah, we've talked about it several times.
Because I guess it is kind of, it incites you to maybe do click on that video or like watch it for a longer time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, especially when you were playing that guitar, and maybe show that right off the bat, like, you know, instead of the intro.
And also to show people like what you're about to watch is worth it, you know, to listen to. The music is very good as
That's
well.
It's so important. There's a lot of people who've mastered the art of like, we don't like to be clickbaity, you know. We're very honest. If a song was very good, we put it in the title. This was amazing or something. But there are some people who kind of make it seem like it wasn't good, but then in the end it was amazing. But that's kind of like, you know, it's the clickbait, but we don't like to use it. It's just, it is a little bit, you know, it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly.
So, but I also sometimes I'm like, oh, I guess nobody's going to click on this because it says Latin jazz or something that you're not used to, but then you do miss out, you know? So, and then I do look for something to put in the title that might insinuate or entice you to click on the video and listen to it. But wow, you know, so we can only do so much. I hope you do watch this, or if you're still watching it, thank you so much for being here, and I guess we'll see us in the next one.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.